Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be discussing the physical appearance and health of Leo. I recommend that you watch this video if you have a Leo rising, a Leo sun, a Leo moon, or if you happen to have quite a bit of Leo within your chart. Though keep in mind that this is predominantly for those with a Leo rising. I'd also like to make it clear here that astrologers can take many different things into consideration when it does come to the physical appearance. Furthermore, I do recommend that you read the description for this video as well, because that description might clear up any possible questions that you might have. Now, Leo is ruled by the sun, and so if you do have a Leo rising, that means that the sun is your chart ruler. Leo is a fire sign, it's also fixed energy. Furthermore, Leo is symbolized by the mighty lion. Also, Leo rules the heart, the upper back, and the spine. What I'm going to be doing then is I'm going to be going through the physical appearance of Leo. Then I'll be showing a Leo rising male and a Leo rising female. That way you'll be able to see if whatever I describe fits the bill. A great way to actually spot a Leo rising is their nobility, their warmth, their drama. For these reasons, it's very easy to recognize a Leo person from out of the crowd. Just try to think of the sun, okay? The sun is light, the sun is warm, it's magnetic, it keeps us alive. Much like Leo rising people will just exuberate this very aliveness. Because their disposition is very sunny, they carry a lot of hope and faith within themselves. You will also find with Leo risings that they're very generous spirits, but usually they will lavish their expenditures more on those who are very loyal to them, their loved ones, the ones they truly care about. They can also be very generous whenever their sympathy and their interests are touched as well. Trust me, Leo natives are highly affectionate people. I mean, come on, it rules the very heart. They are just sincere, they're warm, they're glowing, they're passionate people. And when it does come to how they walk, normally they will have a very noticeable swagger in their motions. For example, the Leo man may walk really, straight with his chest pushed out. He's also going to be very quick and very light on his feet whilst taking these big steps. Imagine it like he's a lion just walking across the savannah. Then when it comes to those Leo women, they walk like they're the queens, full of confidence. Both the Leo man and woman just carry themselves with such pride and honor. Physically speaking, Leo people have these strong features. They might have a very wide forehead, thick and fair hair, which is often blonde or reddy color. And you think of the lions are usually that very sunny, goldy. Their proportions are usually harmonious with a rather tall stature and long legs. You'll just see such elegance in them, and the body will look quite strong. Ultimately, the general appearance will just always give this impression of the nobleness, their class, and their harmony, their pride. And if you do think of lions are large animals, and so are Leos. Just everything about a Leo is on this grand scale. Leos are just known for their strong upper bodies and muscular tone. All the better Leos, right, to fight off those predators and to command the respect of other signs. Truly, I think there's just a lot of strength. One of the key words for Leos would be strength because of the strong muscular system, larger bones, they're higher than normal upper body strength, not to mention how tall they can be. Imagine it being like the body of Hercules. Keep in mind here that Hercules was mentioned within the Greek mythology behind the sign of Leo within my Greek mythology series. It was Hercules actually that fought the mighty lion, and if you can just imagine a lion, lions are so strong. You might also notice that Leos tend to take care of that man, okay? You may see that they keep it in great shape because, well, some would say it's part of their very identity. Their head usually is very full or large with rounded eyes. Their eyes actually might be slightly darker in color. Their complexion is typically ruddy or flushed or kind of a reddy tone. They might actually tend to tan very easily. Plus, look out for that smile, because that smile is gonna be very big and you're just gonna see it full of joy. They could also have a button nose with smaller ears, just like the lion, though still very strong features. And when it comes to their hands and their feet, they're well defined, beautifully so. Just imagine those soft lion paws. Cheekbones as well might tend to be quite high, and the lips can be very full. Moving on then to the female Leo rising and the male Leo rising examples. For the female Leo rising, we're going to be discussing Emma Stone. Emma Stone, she has a Leo rising, a Scorpio sun, and a Libra moon. Emma Stone, gorgeous. I'm a big fan of Emma Stone. Right, lioness. Sorry, it's just so obvious that she is just the ultimate lioness. First off, the hair. Okay. Second off, the button nose. The eyes. Yes, I think she has like blue eyes, but they're darker. The complexion is the reddish tone. Her whole face just looks like a lion, doesn't it? It just does. I would definitely say as well that her head is relatively bigger. You know, it's bigger, it's wider, the forehead's much bigger there. It's just that more grand. All of her features are just on a much more grander scale for sure. And then even her ears are kind of pinned back and slightly smaller. The Leo rising male, we're going to be looking at Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr., he has a Leo rising, of course. Then he also has an Aries sun and a Taurus moon. Robert Downey Jr., let's go. Bigger head. The hair. Really, I think that the main thing, get it? The main thing for Leo risings is their hair. And then even he's got the facial hair going on, actually sets it well up. And all of his features, again, just very strong. Then the darker toned eyes, bit darker. Even the look that he's given, it's just like looking at you, ready to pounce. The upper body, even for Robert Downey Jr., it's definitely, I'd say, his upper body is a lot bigger than his lower body. Moving on to the Leo health. The thing with Leos is that they do tend to have a very good robustfulness, which is above average, but their energy is such that might need to be looked at a little bit more. And because Leo does rule the heart and the backbone, it is believed that, much like Aries, it symbolically rules the sight and the brain. There can be a major danger that comes from the heart, and so a risk of developing heart conditions if they maybe experience situations of severe stress and serious annoyances. Back pains can also be evident here, or possible neck issues. These may affect these people if they are not careful, especially during adolescence, a period when it is very much recommended that we stand up straight. Teachers like, stand up straight. You know, your grandparents, hey, stand up straight. No slouching. Stop it. As if you are arching over, you know. Truly, for anybody, I think it's important to keep the posture in a good alignment. Disappointment, emotionally, for a Leo, it can actually go straight to his or her heart. And with enough of these potential hurts, it can naturally then take a toll on them. It's important that Leos get some fresh air, they walk, they maybe go for a jog, or do some form of moderate exercise. This way they can keep their circulatory system running at a peak speed. Like I said, there is a link here between Leo and Aries, and the reason why this is because if the Leo tends to suffer from these heart-related issues, it can then be linked to the eye problems, okay? And Aries is all about the sight, you know, it's the head. Now, if you do have Leo ruling your 6th house cusp, you may be highly prone to eye problems and or disorders, heart problems, upper back problems, spinal problems or injuries, as well as potential blood disorders and thus skin disorders. Furthermore, if you do happen to have a Leo rising, okay, this will mean that you're going to have Capricorn on your 6th house cusp. I like to point out here that I use the whole sign system within my readings, so if you don't use that system, it's completely fine. But if you do happen to have Capricorn in your 6th house cusp, then you might be prone to leg, bone, and lower skeletal problems, such as the skin, the bones, the knees, and the joints. This, in turn, can make these people prone to things such as arthritis. And lastly, if you do have your sun in the 6th house, this could mean that the experiences needed to develop a solid ego identity revolve around health and daily routine and work and service. For these people, it's about paying close attention to the matters of self-improvement. Physical and psychological weaknesses and imperfections are actually usually highlighted in some way so that necessary adjustments can be made for these people. It's just important that they learn to develop a good relationship with the body. So Leo, I know that you enjoy the good life. Fortunately, Leos, you have quite strong stomachs and good circulation, and you keep in shape very well. However, keep in mind that time can very much catch up on you, and so you must take that into consideration. Okay guys, so that concludes my video on the physical appearance and health of Leo. Thank you kindly to my current subscribers for, of course, subscribing to my channel. It's good to have you here learning along with us. Furthermore, if you would like to see more videos from me and you have not yet subscribed, then click the subscribe button. And I will be back with Virgo. Then we're going to be doing the Saturn video after that. Okay? I'll be back with those videos very, very soon. Bye!